Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Maisara binti Makrofi. My matric number 2020811544. Now, I'm going to explain characteristic of aerobic training. What is aerobic training? Aerobic training exercise are any activities that raise heart rate and make breathing somewhat harder. The activity you are doing must be constant and continuous. Example of aerobic training are walking, hiking, jogging, or running. There are 4 types of aerobic training, include long, slow, continuous training, high-intensity continuous training, cardiovascular interval training, and high-intensity interval training. Other than that, aerobic training can strengthen the heart and lungs and improve muscle function. One goal of aerobic training is to enhance sport performance and to improve training. So, how does aerobic training improve performance? Aerobic training is suited for all sports as it provides the base work for an athlete fitness. This type of training affects performance by increase the delivery of oxygen to the muscles, improving removal of waste for all energy systems, and enhancing the muscle's ability to use the aerobic energy system.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Kainisha Khairi from RSR113A. Next, I will explain about the duration, intensity and frequency for aerobic training. The aerobic energy system can sustain energy for a long period of time. But how long and how often we actually have to exercise to get a good result? It also depends on the person and level of their fitness and goals. A minimum duration for aerobic training is 20 to 30 minutes per session. But the longer you are able to train, the more calories will burn and the more endurance will be built. Slowly increase the duration of physical activity over time to reach at least 30 minutes of continuous cardio. The intensity needs to be between 60 to 85% of maximum heart rate and ideally between 90% to 100% of VO2 max. Next is about the frequency. How often a person are physically active in a week? Research shows the frequency of physical activity is very important for reducing many heart-related risk factors including blood pressure, stress, blood sugar for people who have diabetes. So for aerobic training, do at least 3 to 4 times per week to get the best result.
Okay, hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Muassiman bin Azhar. My matric number is 2020457412. Okay, I will continue the presentation. My topic is about metabolic, cardiovascular, respiratory, and muscular changes and adaptation in aerobic training. So, let me start with metabolic in aerobic training. So, what is aerobic exercise metabolism? Aerobic metabolism is the process of extracting energy from the carbohydrate sources such as fatty acid, amino acid, and amino acid. Okay, as the body breaks down the glucose, a simple sugar molecule in the first dozen step, it produces a compound called pyruvate. Okay, when this compound enter the mitochondria or powerhouse of the cell, aerobic metabolism occur in which the compound in oxidized and turn into the carbon dioxide and water. Or in simple words, aerobic metabolism is the way your body creates energy through the combustion of carbohydrates, amino acid, and fatty acid in the presence of oxygen. Okay, example of exercise that use aerobic metabolism includes walking, running, or cycling with sustained effort. So next, the cardiovascular in aerobic exercise. Okay, exercise causes the heart to pump blood into the circulation more effectively, as a result more forceful. So aerobic exercise train the heart to become more efficient. Then efficient myocardial contraction. Aerobic training also increase perfusion of tissue and organ with blood, and also increase oxygen delivery. Next is the respiratory and muscle changes. Changes triggered by aerobic training. For example, it is like increased aerobic capacity in muscle, greater mitochondrial density, increases in myoglobin, more slow twitch muscle fiber, and also increases fat metabolism enzyme. So lastly is adaptation from the training. So how doesn't body adapt to aerobic? The apa? How doesn't the body adapt to aerobic? During the aerobic workout, oxygen is flowing through the body and the muscle, which result in the production of more blood vessel, which is to carry that oxygen. It also increases the size of blood vessel. So this change to blood vessel help more nutrients and oxygen get to muscle and then take waste away.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Diana binti Ismail. My metric number is 20208610004. Now I will explain about who should follow aerobic training. Aerobic training is good for you no matter how old are you. It helps children function better in school. It helps boost brain power as you age. And it also helps prevent falling when you are older. There is a place for exercise at every stage of a person's life. For children, many kids get most of the exercise they need just by being kids. They run around, climb and play on the playground, play tag, and do many other activities. Make sure your child has plenty of opportunities to run, jump, and play every day. They should be getting at least 1 hour of physical activity each day. And when you are in your 20s, your body is strong and resilient. This is the perfect time to build a foundation of fitness. Develop exercise as a habit. Make it a regular part of your life. That will make it easier to keep it up as you get older. Play sport with friends such as tennis or racquetball. Go hiking or biking. Your options are endless. You should try to exercise at least 30 minutes a day, 5 days a week. Remember also that as you age, you lose muscles and bone strength. So be sure to include strength training as part of your routine now. That way, losing a little muscle mass down the road won't hurt you. Aim to include muscle strengthening exercise in your routine 2 to 3 days a week. The next one is 214. During this time, both men and women start experiencing dropping hormone levels. This also makes it easier to gain weight, especially around the abdomen. This kind of weight increases your risk of developing health problems. This could include high blood pressure, diabetes, and heart disease. Exercise is the best way to fight all these changes. Keep up with your cardio workouts 3 to 5 times a week. If you have pain in your joint, switch to low impact activities. This could include biking or swimming, but keep in mind that weight-bearing activities such as walking or jumping are important during this time. They can help you maintain strong bones and fight age-related bone loss. Be sure to keep up your muscle strengthening routines as well. The last one is 416. This is the time when you start focusing on preventing falls. Continue your aerobic exercise regimen. Try to get 30 minutes of activity 5 times a week. Lift weights or use resistance training 2 to 3 times a week to keep muscles and bones strong. And start working on balance. The National Institutes of Health recommend daily exercises to help you improve and maintain your balance. and this includes standing on one foot, leg raises, and walking heel to toe. Practice these things now to fight balance problems later on.